of day 9 of my sleep deprivation experiment, and I'm fading out fast, so we're just gonna try to keep no time to do the hair or anything. For some reason, and partly because of my paper rips, I have, which maybe I'll have to explain, but I'm probably gonna run out of room and now I won't be able to post this, is everything says, it's like the universe is pointing at it, that it's my way out of my financial problems and everything. Actually, I want to fix up the house, so I'm doing a side home thing. I've been scared of power tools, but I think I've been manifesting. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a bit well, not a bit, I'm accident prone and unlucky, or I believe myself to be. All of a sudden I've been looking into manifesting and it's incredible. I believed that I was accident prone, and so hopefully this isn't, I don't want views bad enough that I want to hurt myself with a power tool, but I'm going to believe that that's why I've been unlucky and it is safe for me to use power tools. I'm going to pick, not now, but at night, I am going to sneakily fix up, do some house repairs. And because my husband, who works too many hours, I have to go fix the hair. Because now I am thinking there's a chance I might post this. So I will be back. We'll see. What time is it? Can't see the time while I record. You also can't see the time on Notion, which I think is fantastic. When you're writing, you don't know, how past bedtime you are. And I did actually, I think 7 really well written vlogs last night. But there's the thing, when do I find the time to actually try to find out how to do my hair properly and stuff? Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and so I'm not usually done up to just do a video on the whim. But this is my minimalist tip for now, because this is gonna probably cut off. I didn't probably make enough storage. I'm always trying to, is take everything you use on a daily basis as far as your makeup. You can thin the rest later, but this is a tip I haven't seen. This is, I think, my own. Take everything you use regularly and just put it in, find a tiny little makeup bag that can only have so much. And it's good for like, okay, we're going to the lake, grab my makeup bag. Easy to grab and this has everything I need. And this is all I put on, even though I actually attempted to do my makeup. Anything on my face came out of this bag. And because, yeah, it's not a lot. I don't know how to do makeup. You certainly won't find makeup and hair videos here. I realized at one point, just realized how crooked I'm holding this, how much time a woman could save if they cared a little less, basically. And maybe that's the lazy. Fortunately, my husband told me once, I've been with him for too late to figure out math, and he's the one that's good at like, hey, how long have we been together? Or how long ago did I meet you? Over 30 years to date myself and him at the same time. But he told me once that guys actually don't like a ton of makeup and everything else. And he said, quite honestly, I really love when you don't wear makeup. Once in a while, I see. And when we get all done up, though, they feel like they have to compliment us because you can tell we spent a considerable amount of time. And so it's like, oh, wow, you look, incredible. So for, the beginning of our relationship, I thought he liked, when I went all out and did myself up, and because he'd tell me how good I looked. And wow, it's certainly not now. But then at one point, when we knew each other long enough, he said, basically, don't waste your time. I quite honestly like you without makeup. And that was fabulously freeing. And my kids, every once in a while, experiment with makeup, which I'm not good with. And one day I had lipstick on, and they told me doesn't look like you. Like, can you? And I went and wiped it off and was like, wow, it's, yeah. I'm going to go fix the hair though, because I didn't actually think I was going to post it, but something just kind of said now, like, I'm gonna. So go fix the hair and see how quick that can go. So I paused it and I was going to run off and attempt to do my hair, but if it works out, well, I'm not really going to do my hair. I have no time to straighten it or curl it or anything because it's a ridiculous hour. So I'm just gonna, because I see people doing this. They do their makeup and their hair and they do whatever while they talk, because if you have something to say, but it's bugging me that just in case I actually post the whole sleep deprivation series. And that's another thing. I have a giant to-do list waiting. I really want to do my whole like plan how I'm gonna pull all these ideas together. But we're gonna go for the whole like actually do my hair on camera when you don't have time, and this is what you look like and you've been up for almost 9 days straight and you really want to, like, you have a lot to say. I didn't actually have time to edit what I wrote tonight that I was gonna read, so I didn't bring my computer down with. We're gonna just see what the last time I showered I didn't have time to straighten or curl, which I rarely do, adopting this new fantastic minimalist lifestyle. But I have the front of my hair is mostly straight and the back is mostly curly, so I don't get away with. Yeah, it's pretty hard not to do my hair, so that's why I was up. And I was in cleaning mode, and I love what I've been seeing about the people that are decluttering and doing the minimalist thing. I'll see you in your sweats with your hair pulled up and actually, you know, shooting video of working around the house and stuff. And I think, thank you. Those are the ones that make me think, yeah, whatever. You can do this without having to fix yourself up and waste. It's an unfortunate thing because the men YouTubers don't have to do that. And I'm not like calling you out on one. Like, anyway. Actually, a few of the most helpful, and I'll have to find the names later. Last night, I watched a few really, really good male YouTubers. I do a part of my night is research. I've been loving the research. Oh, so yes, this channel will definitely not be beauty and health. So it's pretty bad. But this, and I'll have to figure out how to link products that I like, because there are a lot of, okay, you can't talk when you're this sleep deprived. You don't shoot your videos. There's a good, I'm going to do new YouTuber. I found a lot of good tips. New YouTuber tips that nobody could be as new to all of this as me, I don't think. So if I end up being able to do it, absolutely anybody could, with something to say that can actually talk. And anyway, if you have any kind of good hair oil, this is what I'm going to use from my fabulous hairdresser that said you just need a little bottle of this. And like when your hair is really dry, because I kind of wanted to try the see if blondes have more fun thing a while back, and I loved it when it was really long, which are the pictures that, anyway, that's okay. Try to edit this, get help from the kid, but let's see. I was gonna try to do this while spitting out what I had to say, because I had some really good ideas. One being the disclaimer. Oh my God, it's actually written on my hand. Still, disclaimer that I am not a doctor. And I want to see if I'm allowed to use the, like, I don't know what show starts with, I'm not a doctor, but yeah. So we've encountered the second problem that I should have, is make sure you have enough room, because now I'm going to get like 2 more minutes and then this is going to stop again and I'll offload something else and try to do another minute. So when you're beginning, you might end up rambling on longer than you think you're going to, or you might try to do your hair. And then I was going to redo this whole thing once my hair was done and now my phone's full. So just remembered where I left off as I ran off to make room because my phone stopped recording because it was full, and I made 10 gigabytes. So it's almost like I just realized the person that I had at the bar that couldn't get rid of me and I won't stop talking, and their cab was delayed. But we have however long 10 gigabytes buys. I'm so done. And yeah, at a certain point your body just needs sleep, I guess. So I'm not sure if it was really an experiment. At some point it started getting called an experiment. I keep retaping the thing onto this, and then it falls, but I have my glasses on because I was... So there's a tip, is make enough room that you can actually record your whole video without stopping, running up. In doing so, I was fading out and I stopped at the hallway closet, which I reorganized a touch, and now it's really too late. A bottle of wine that had been given to me a long time ago, and I stopped drinking when I got diagnosed with 2 invasive duct carcinomas that changed my life, and I had like hysterectomy, mastectomy, restructuring, too many surgeries last year. What helped a lot were the people putting out videos, and that's kind of how this started. I'd watch people's recovery stories and tips on what to do. And while I say this, just in case I have the steam, I'm on the fence. It's like a little argument in my head whether I go right through at this point, because I don't want to sleep all morning and miss. The kids were up late. My husband, it was Valentine's Day, but the poor guy was sick and still went into work because everyone else is sick. The whole world is sick. And and still bought me, I told him, don't buy me flowers, like just get home earlier. You're not feeling well. I don't even want the flowers. I just want you home earlier. And sweet man that I've been with so long, I always get flowers on Valentine's, even though many times I've said, you know what, I think they upped the prices. Like, I don't want to, to get him off the hook and get him home a bit earlier. Like, I'm always on my things, and I'm like, I don't want to support it. They up the prices. Don't buy me flowers. Get home instead. But he did buy me flowers and chocolates, which are waiting, and I wanted to save a part of the night for snack time and time to watch my shows, and I really got carried away, but I had a list of things still, and I didn't read the original vlog. So at a certain point, if you're trying to maximize productivity through sleep deprivation, which maybe only bipolar people do, that's where this started too, is I really wanted to, I saw a way of, if this reaches the people that apparently YouTube, it's so smart with the AI, to reach other people. I don't know, insomniacs, if people are searching. But if there's others that stay awake, like to get productivity for maximum periods, and I don't know where I was going with this. The disclaimer was next on the list, was to get that out of the way. Just in case, I took a little bit of law once, way back when, again, I think a few times tonight, I date myself a lot. I'm pretty old, and that's how this started, was before cancer got me from the whole, I had a bad reaction to the thing that all of a sudden it was my age and peer pressure, and you got to get this and trust your gut. I should have never got the thing that changed my life for the last few years. I was finally healthy. I've had a lot of health problems. And I had the only healthy year that my youngest has ever even known. I realized that the other day, and he's only known me for one beautiful, healthy year. as far as like his lifespan. We're going to change that through this health vlog as I research and try things and hopefully have more successes than failures. But yeah, I reacted badly to something that we were supposed to get when our age was called, and everybody kept telling me to get it, and my gut said don't get it. And anyway, all of a sudden I had a bunch of things on track with my whole music. I'm a singer, songwriter, and then I got sick, and all of a sudden when your health is bad or you're faced with like, oh my god, you have cancer, and you reevaluate, you reprioritize, and it has changed my life entirely. I just hope that I use it for, as you should with everything, anything negative, try to find something you can get out of it. And I've done a bunch of things in the last year that I probably wouldn't have. I was recovering from my surgery, so you know how us parents don't have, you don't let yourself indulge in much me time, probably. Anyway, I did this 2-hour writer by Dan Coe, and it kind of allowed me to indulge in guilt-free consumption of the right, like what I was looking for, which was health info at the time. And oh my god, the next thing is nutrition that I'm going to delve into, because we are living in such a, like, everything is so toxic. So there's a whole bunch of things, and I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I'm gotten into this minimalism and decluttering the house. I'm a bit of a pack rat. I'm almost one of those peoples you could, yeah, you shouldn't go 9 days without enough sleep. One of those people, oh, I'm gonna run out of room before I even record what I intended to, but that could be on one of those shows for, not a pack rat, what do they call it? Hoarder. And I was gonna do my hair and show what you can do with a dab of oil if you have no time to do your hair. And this is certainly not going to be beauty things on the side. So while I do this, I had 3 things on the list. And one was my disclaimer, because I took law a long time ago, and so everything I'm sure is completely different. Everything's online now. So as an aside, I started a label, Ambivalence Records. Don't even know if now it exists. It was maybe even, anyway, back in the day when you mail it, snail mail, and find out with your other choices, like if you got the name, and I got it, Ambivalence Records. I'm pretty sure it was my first choice. And then shortly after, and after signing, anyway, I had my kids, and everything's been about them, as it is. And so you don't just sit and watch mindless YouTube videos. This was going to be my tip as I do my little disclaimer that I am not a doctor. Basically, I have, I almost was going to get my doctorate at one point in psychology, and then I switched over, got, oh, you can twist it. A couple drops of oil if you have no time to do your hair and you're one of those people that don't want to waste your life doing your hair and makeup. A little bit of, I'm dry mouthed. Oh yeah, that's anyway, I discovered I quit drinking for a while, and to fuel me on for a little bit longer, I'd cracked a bottle of a wine that I found that I was like, you know what, this is a new thing. I should like kind of almost cheers this to myself. Of course, the house is sleeping, and at a certain point I have to decide if I'm gonna stay up now and see them in the morning, you know, cook breakfast. They could wake up and breakfast is all made. And my mom used to say, because I guess was bipolar from a young age, that she'd get up and I'd have like breakfast made. I don't know how I did this as a kid, because I'm not even a good cook now. And one time I was ironing, and I had all this ironing, and it was whatever time she got up in the morning, and she knew right away as soon as she came down the stairs that I had been up all night for sure doing all this, and I do some amazing things. Friday night, so normally tonight I clean the whole house while everyone's sleeping, and like a sneaky ninja house cleaner once everyone goes to bed and they wake up in a completely transformed house, and that gives me the right to usually sleep in. And I didn't do my usual cleaning, so they might not think I stayed up all night like I did. But we're gonna do a couple drops of this oil. We'll see what it's called on the side while we do this disclaimer. But yeah, the little bit of law way back that I took when you had to carry the books, and I lived at the library, and then I'd have to walk in the creepy dark with all these heavy books and get halfway and think, oh my God, why didn't I thin these out a bit more? Certainly different for students now. But yes. Oh, what was I gonna say with, I am certainly not a doctor. This is gonna be probably a lot of me trying health stuff doing this vlog if I do. And I am not a doctor. I have a BA in psych, and then I jumped over and got a diploma in, went to college for accounting / business administration. Actually graduated high honors, second in class for that, and went on to work at a nonprofit. I'm not sure why I'm going into almost no credentials, basically no credentials. This is just a person testing things, and also trying to kind of document what somebody that absolutely doesn't know what they're doing. They say don't release the whole Danco I followed. I did the 2-hour writer. I was going to do a vlog. And then there's a system, like you follow the system, and if you have decent stuff to talk about, and well, this is as a blog, not a vlog, so you're not having to talk anymore. I opened it and I'm already realizing I'm gonna run out of time. I was gonna attempt to read what I was supposed to read tonight, what I wrote, which I didn't have a chance to edit, but it's not that long. Went and grabbed the computer and made some room. It hold 10 gigabytes, and was going to fix the hair and read what I was supposed to, because I know tomorrow, surely this is all gonna catch up with me. And then I'm not gonna have the energy or the momentum. I'm like a freight train lately. Anyway, what am I supposed to read? Oh, I might as well start with the paper in front of me. We're not going to do the hair effects. We'll do that another time, because if I try to do it, I'll talk about it and then I won't read what I'm supposed to. But if you have a few drops of oil and you have hair that's quite horrible like mine, oh yeah, and love yourself. That wasn't right of me there. In front of your kids, especially women, I have boys, so it's less pressure on me, but for you women that have daughters, don't do the whole like, oh, I look so yucky, and don't do that in front of them. Or, oh, I look, especially not with weight. Love yourself, embrace yourself, like just everything in front of your daughters, and they will, anyway. Parenting tips are going to be on another thing. I have so many things I wanted to do with this. All of a sudden it was like, oh, maybe people will listen to me. Like once everybody's gone to bed and there's no one to listen to me. People that would tune in don't know that I've been up for 9 days, and it was like an excuse to not do the hair and just get this done. But yeah, I might put this out as like how you can start with being so super bad at this and then follow the system, which I'm going to put a thing on because it's interesting. A ton of just like a lot of people that are very successful saying the same things, and then there's a few new interesting things for 2025, so I will have to. But I've got like, oh my God, the next like more than 100 video ideas that if I just had time. And this is what I wrote to myself. What I've been giving myself is a tiny bit of time. Another tip. Just before bed, to jot some things. Give yourself some kind of journal. And, okay, I'm all over. So we're going to read... That's another. I'm going to have to separate these because I've got a lot of ideas. My home improvement and the health vlog. And obviously nothing to do with hair vlogs. Maybe I should watch some of those. But thank you to the people that started this all off with their guides to mostly recovering from surgeries. That's when I got the chance to watch things. I'd be recovering and my boys would be taking care of me, and my lazy boy that I love. And bringing me food and everything. And the truth is, I love after surgery. Anyway, there's a chance I might need another one, but I love that part. Just my boy's taking care of me. So if I have to have another surgery, I look forward to that little part and I don't get much me time. And this was also there was going to be a side parenting thing on how you take better care of yourself, and you will be better for them if you put a little bit of time aside in the day. You will be a better parent. It's incredible if you 10 minutes to meditate or something like that to just get away, especially if you have a child with high needs. My one's gonna see this later and know I'm talking about him. You are so just a ray of sunshine constantly. But once in a while, mom needs her 5 minutes to think without the sun, maybe. Anyway. I'm gonna have so much editing to do, so I should just read the vlog that I was supposed to read. And yeah, and we're skipping the hair. At this point, I'm super tired. I wrote myself before, in day it's gotten worse. I'm not eloquent anymore, or the rhyming me has maybe gone to bed now. The one that there's all these layers, and there's the one, I still promise the dancing me, because we haven't danced in a while, that I was supposed to put the headphones on and dance a song, because I just found out recently how bad that is for the whole radiation and stuff. Wireless headphones and earbuds. And I stopped the whole it was the best part of the day. I'd put the headphones on and I'd clean a bit, and then I'd dance or work out, and I can't listen to my music loud with little kids, not as loud as I'd like without hurting their ears, but I could in the headphones, and now that is another thing I have been trying to give up with my journey of health, goals, trying to introduce something new every week. But to get back on track, I can't believe this is still recording, and it's almost like you're still with me. You're hanging in there. Okay. In day, I have just one me, mostly, brackets. At night, the rest wake up. There's one that's pretty funny, and there's one that just won't shut up. Even as I look at this, I know the magic's done. It's definitely done. Or the rhymer has just gone to sleep. I made a tiny bit of room again. And again, to people that are starting, in case you get on a roll or you feel like you're just starting to get on a roll, or for me, I haven't even read what I was supposed to read yet, but was going to record some of the prep for here, you can start from this point and be a super bad YouTuber, and, here's where I started or whatever, but I ran off to get a coin, and So hopefully I can edit this a bit because my camera keeps stopping because it's full, and then I'll offload something or so. First tip, when you're gonna try to record your first video, make sure you have enough room, or it will frustrate you. For the sleep deprivation experiment, I am on the line. It's like, oh yeah, I opened Notion so I can't see the time. Created at 5:09, so it's after 5:09. So at 5:09 I sent this to myself. Ugh. And then I have to decide, do I just stay up all night and push on, or can I just like go into the next day? Or then I've tried this and sometimes I don't make it and then I waste most of the day. If I can't make it to the next night, then that's, yeah. So, oh, it's so funny that I just went before to get the coin. It was for something else, but stay up all night, or it's like the battle going on in the head. And also my husband's voice that, well, I promised one. I pulled the pen. This was the last night. I wasn't gonna stay up anymore. So heads, I always put the smart choice, and this is my own thing, but it doesn't seem smart to make a decision with a coin, but you'll find out what you're hoping for, what your gut wants or whatever. Although already I'm hoping for tails that I just, oh yeah, that's what this week was supposed to be for. These hands, which I have to fix. Oh my God. I don't know if that's partly also the sleep deprivation. I live in a very harsh climate and I have been unwell, but that's almost scaring me when I see it's, I think it's partly the ring light, although, oh my God, my one kid looked under a microscope at the one and said, oh, yeah, okay, next week, like how to fix this, look into it. Oh no, I flipped it. It was like this, I think. Okay, we're gonna say it's like this. Heads is, I have seconds. I offloaded Facebook and I don't know how long that gave me, but I've been trying to stay off it anyway. Oh, it was tails. It was stay up all night, but it's always best of 3. So, it is tails again. I might be up all night. I don't have room to record anymore, so I'm about to document it because this is just gonna stop, but I don't know how it even happened, but it is 4:30, so I must go to bed. I got my girl Tilly here. It's been helping. So tired, so cute. I need to snack and go to bed. I definitely reached the end of like my brain power for tonight. I didn't know what happened. I don't have enough gigabytes to record the vlog that I wrote. I got writing a lot, then I went to make room to record it and lost. All of a sudden, like, just the night was gone. That's where I really struggle with. Anyway, super tired, but something in me, I was just ready to go to bed, and it was like, you have to, like, I don't know, the little experiment was done a few nights ago. Last night was the last night of like super high productivity, good stuff. Tonight, not so much. And I didn't do the list that I intended to. I got backing up stuff, organizing, wrote a vlog. Might as well see how far it gets, and then maybe I can just read the rest tomorrow. It's kind of all over the place. Oh, and I watched, there was so much from last night, I didn't even watch it all. I watched a bit, but I had a good day with the family, and this is going to cut off right away. I'm not going to make room anymore. But we did soccer in the basement, and Nana came over and we played 31, gave the kids loonies each, and so they're really excited about it. Give your kids a little bit of money to play with if you're trying to say like, hey, get off the screens, come play. It helps if they can win a little bit of, if they're money oriented. Mine are actually because they want to start their own YouTube channel, and I keep saying because I just wasn't sure. Safety, security wise, all the reasons. They've been asking for a long time, and so they started a jar to do a like fun video for supplies or whatever it may be. And anyway, I am going to attempt to read a bit of this and just see how far it gets. Didn't do the hair again or anything. No time. Didn't go to the basement. I am on my grounding mat, and I think I might have to give it a break for a little bit because I don't even really, I don't know, I don't need the sleep, I feel like. But I'm not really, no appetite, didn't eat much today. So it's probably not healthy. I kind of got some fluttery, like, anyway, chest, felt like heart palpitations or something. So, I decided to shut it down. Daytime me did, and then nighttime me, as soon as the house is quiet and everyone's asleep, it's just, I don't know what happens. I think I will get, the plan was and I'll post all these maybe for fun, whatever I write before I head down and try to actually record it. Because all this will be in my, like, how you can start from absolutely not knowing what you're doing. And hopefully, if you follow the videos, have decent content, play the algorithm right. Tough word late at night. Uh-oh.